Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the propaganda machine. This is your Premier League preview show, and I'm here with no other than my brother from another club, a rival. Brother Twist, what you saying? What is that?
Here, man, here to paint the town red with my dead squad. Paint the town red with my dead squad. Go face City, get them. Get me. Come on, man. You know the rest, man.
You
3
know what?
points coming. Incoming. 3 points.
I think there's no better place to start than there. Spurs
Our favorite. Yeah.
take on Manchester City on Super Sunday. Super Sunday, bruv. Hey, how you
Yeah. You
feeling for
know,
this game, man?
out of the big 6 clubs, including even Newcastle and Aston Villa, I rather
Yeah.
still play Man City, bro. I still rather
Mm,
City. But as a real fan, I think I rather lose that game though, man. I don't mind, man. The season's over. We're not playing for nothing right now, man. We're not playing for no
mm.
much right now, man. But yeah, man. For bragging rights, I think we should just do what we do best. Go there, get me 2-0. Something light, man. Just stun them. But yeah, that's what you Arsenal scum expect to see in it. So for that reason, I hope that don't happen. Can't make the Ox happy.
Bruv,
Can't make the Ox happy, fam. Fuck that.
you gotta
He
be
ain't got nothing else
careful,
to do.
boy.
I
Yeah,
swear,
man.
that slide down the tables is so mad. We're literally almost in a relegation battle, bro. So I'll actually take the win just to save ourselves, bro. Because fuck all that.
But that's what I'm saying, but you're gonna have to be careful, bruv. You have to be careful,
Yeah,
bruv,
bro.
because it's a tricky game, innit? Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm, li-
Five
I've literally,
points.
I literally just got it. I'll put up your record against Manchester City. So yeah, bruv. Last
The
10
last
games.
5 games, I think. Okay, yeah, I was gonna do last 5. I'm sure in the last 5 games, easily. Oh, win,
Shit.
loss. Wait.
Huh?
Are we winning tomorrow?
Last 10 games. So
Hold
10
on.
is 2025. So most recent.
Focus, bruv. Focus, bro. Like you're just jumping on the stream, just messing it up, bro. Focus. Yeah. So last 10 games.
So
Obviously, you lot have won 5. I don't wait. There's been no draws, blood.
wait,
You've
I
won
don't get
No
5
draw.
this.
and lost 5.
Your record against Tottenham's. I mean, your record against
10
Man
is the
City
most
is
recent
good.
game.
Yeah, last 10. So
It's
you've won
very
5
good.
and lost
Wait, the
5.
last recent is the
Yeah,
most recent is number 10, yeah. So we beat them
yeah, yeah.
and we
2-0 at the
lost.
Etihad.
We lost. Yeah, we lost 1-0 before that previously. Then we beat them 4-0. Then we
Yeah,
lost.
your record is good.
It's
You
a
know, I'm
decent
actually proud
record.
of you.
Decent record
Your
against
record
them.
is good.
Yeah, decent record.
You guys could actually hurt
It's
them. You
kind of a
know,
decent record.
I don't know if this Tottenham team,
Praying
but
for. I'm praying for both. I don't even know what I need to happen tomorrow. Need to happen on Sunday. I don't even know what I need to happen. Is this
do
win
you want to
that
win?
important to us,
Is
bro?
this
Just
game
pull up the
important to you
table. I
guys?
need to see. I need to see I need to see how many points we are to face in the relegation battle. Then I can be sure, blood. If
Right,
we're
It's going two
if
ways,
we're
bro.
not in no relegation battle, no way, then yeah, I don't mind losing this
right.
game. But if it's nearly a relegation battle, then this is one of them teams we need to beat them and get some momentum going in.
Would you
Pause.
take a draw right now against City?
A draw, yeah, obviously, draw, but like something Black
That would
has
be
said
good for
like
us.
2 weeks ago or something. Two draws is it's as bad as just you're better off losing one, winning one game. If that makes sense. Drawing 2
True.
games in a row, yeah, because we drew against Burnley. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
a second draw, that's only 2 points that we've picked up in the last 2 games.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
You hear that,
So yeah, I wouldn't be excited to get a draw. Yeah, I know it's Man City, so yeah, they're a good team. So man should be happy to take a draw, but we've got a decent record. So, where are we? Oh, we're 14th. 28 points.
Yeesh.
Obviously,
28 points.
Not looking
Palace,
good. Not looking good.
Leeds. If Palace or Leeds, if they both win, you could drop
But
to
they played
16.
they played more games though, yeah. Palace and
No,
Leeds.
same games.
No, same game. 23. Okay. All right. Fam, Arsenal Palace is looking sad right now. No win in 5 games.
Oh,
They've got 3 losses. We've got 2 losses. Yeah, bro.
Wait, is Madison back here?
Bro.
Who's Madison?
Nah.
It's out for the season.
Just Solanke's back. Yeah. Solanke's back.
Oh,
And I think Kulusevski's in training though. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good foul.
Kulusevski's been spotted in training.
Yeah, but your 2 centre backs are good, you know. Every single time when these men
Blacker.
dumped you up.
You roast this Odebert brother, yeah, but every time I watch them play, bro, he looks like something though.
He's like another Madueke.
You don't think he's? You don't think he's got it?
He's like another Madueke. You think Madueke's got it?
He's got something. Clearly, he's got something.
That's so weird.
If he wasn't at Arsenal doing the job, don't you think he'll still be in a decent team doing the job? That's what I feel. He's a top player. So yeah, that's for Madueke, isn't it? Not Odebert. Odebert, he's coming from Burnley, so man don't really know much. Feel me, but
Brennan Johnson would have been that
him in that stream.
Brennan Johnson.
But I was watching him. I've been watching him, but he's been hitting the post though. Been hitting the post, man. 1-2 important runs. So yeah, man.
Oh, he's got a little something, but he's like lightweight, man. You know, he reminds me of Somerville for West Ham, bruv. That's who he reminds me of. Like they're both like lightweight. They got a little 1-2 skill, but
flair.
Yeah, but are they gonna be at that level? Like
that's the thing.
The ceiling. Like where's
he's 19?
Yeah, he is young, but
I suppose maybe it's needed now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, young squad though. Yeah, man.
But Moses, how do you see this game going then? How do we see this game going? I'll give it to you.
Tottenham.
It's going 2 ways. I can't lie. It's going 2 ways. It's either a Tottenham win, or I could actually see this Man City win. Depends because Haaland. I can't lie. Haaland's form's been terrible. I'll be so real. Haaland's record has been pathetic. So I don't know. I could actually see this being a draw or Man City win or City win. Yeah. It's either
Solanke.
Yeah,
Solanke, this guy's back, but who's gonna be at your left wing though? Is Xavi Simons back?
Yeah, Xavi's back. But yeah, that's most probably gonna be Tell, isn't it?
Kudus?
Yeah, I miss him. No, Kudus is out till April.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Yeah. So man. So flair, we ain't really creativity, flair, we're lacking. I think Kolo Muani was in played left one of these games as well, bro.
Kolo Muani. But yeah, man.
Made France lose the World Cup.
But yeah, man. But how do you see the game going, Twister? How do you see it going, man?
I'm optimistic.
How do you guys feel like you can hurt Manchester City?
I feel just like, you see how it feels like, because there's not that much pressure on us in the Champions League, we're skating through. I feel the pressure's more on City to walk this down than it is on us to walk this down. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So for that reason, I feel Tottenham might win this. or not
you think?
might win this. Tottenham should win this. Yeah. I do think so. I do think we are
Man
gonna
City
get
do struggle at the lane.
We're gonna finish still. Huh?
I'll say 2-1. You know, my head is telling me 2-1.
Yeah. Optimism. It's either 2-0 Tottenham or 4-1 Man City, bro. It's either we get battered or we win this, bro. It's either
Depends
a
on
battering,
Haaland.
bro. Like, yeah,
This game's on Haaland.
I'm not actually predicting a draw. No draws in my prediction.
Yeah, I agree. I see this. If you're a gambling man, I see it. If it's a double chance, I see it Tottenham or Man City. I don't see this being a draw. I just don't know why.
Nah,
I just see.
I don't. I can't see that. What would be the
I think both
scoreline of the
teams will
draw?
score, you know.
You get what I'm saying? What would be the score if it was Moses? If it was a draw, what would be the scoreline? Like 2-2, 1-1, 3-3. Like, what would be the score of the draw? 0-0.
I would say 1-1. I would say 1-1. But you guys score in the last minute.
Most likely option. But if it's a 1-1, it's a 2-1 to City.
I know City love
to take the lead. If it's a 1-1, it's a 2-1 to City. Still, we've been conceding, bro.
What you man don't score late goals or anything?
Nah, we do get them late goals, but yeah, we actually do. We actually do get some late goals, the late half, the 80th minute. But sometimes they go too late. They just been drawing it back. So yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, it's either we win that confident 2-0 or City walking that down as a 4-1, 5-1.
Yeah, nah. You see, with this, bruv, you just gotta make sure the defense is on point. Obviously, Thomas Frank usually gets his tactics. I feel like he knows how to sort of damage Manchester City. It's usually the counter attack. So you're gonna need fast swingers on the day, and you're gonna need to be clinical. You're gonna need to be clinical because we don't really know what Haaland is gonna turn up. If it's the dangerous Haaland, then because he just got a taste for a goal, lovely goal in the Champions League the other day. So man, you like if you're gonna win this, you're gonna need to hit them on the counter, or you're also good with set pieces. I feel like that's how you're gonna win it, and you're gonna probably need a bit of luck because I feel like Man City will turn up for this game. They will know the result of the Arsenal game.
They're in pursuit now.
Yeah, they will know the result of the Arsenal game, so they'll know what they need to do. Regardless, whether Arsenal win, lose, or draw, they'll have some sort of incentive, whether they're 7 points behind or with the potential to cut it to 2 points or 1 point. They're going to be hungry for that game. They know they're getting to a stage where after this, it's only 14 games to go. You don't want to be like 7 points or 6 points behind
that hunger
with 14 games to go.
That hunger also translates to pressure.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that, man. But for Manchester City, they just gotta turn up, man. They gotta turn up. They can't be thinking about Bogey side this, Bogey side that. They just gotta do their job. They just gotta do their job. Haaland's gotta finish his chances, and then I feel like if Haaland is on job, it's a long day for you lot. It's a long day, but I guess we're gonna see, man. It's definitely an interesting game. It's one of the games of the weekend.
I'm thinking
it's probably the game.
I'm thinking more if Semenyo's on form, car. He's sort of like that player against Tottenham, bro.
Yeah, he loves to score.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If Semenyo's on form, bro, man, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's the thing with Man City. They got multiple players that can turn up at any given time. Like Cherky, he can turn up. I wouldn't say he's kind of gone off the boil. He was on like a hot streak. Everyone had him in their FPLs. Now you don't really have him in your FPL because he's not really turning up. But You've also got Foden.
Yeah.
Foden's been goal shy. He done a little purple patch for like 5-6 games. Now I feel like he ain't scored in like that's what I see. Was it like 14 games or something that he bruv? Or like 1 goal in 40. Like it's bad, bruv. So yeah, man. So we'll go with some score predictions for the game because we kind of spoken a lot about it. You got Gahey at the back with potentially Kusanov, so you can get at them there. But I'll start with you, Twist, as it is your side. Like, what is your score prediction for this game?
My optimistic score prediction is 2-0 Tottenham. My optimistic
2-0.
score prediction.
2-0 Tottenham. That's fair enough. Fair enough. What you say, Moses?
2-1. 2-1 Tottenham.
Both, so yeah.
2-1 Tottenham, yeah.
Hello?
I'll go with 1-0 to Manchester City. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Tottenham at home have been shocking. They've been a shambles, almost disgraceful, to say the least. I don't know how many games they've won. I think they must have only won 2 games at home, which is an absolute disgrace. Like, it's literally a disgrace. So I'm gonna go with Manchester City, and hopefully, Tottenham can pull it out of the bag. But yeah, man, I'm not too hopeful for Tottenham, man. I'm not hopeful for them, man. But we're gonna see, man. So we'll leave Manchester City and Tottenham. We'll move on to Manchester United. I feel like Manchester United will give them their 5 minutes of fame. Resurgence, beaten Man City, beaten Arsenal, 2 wins from 2. They face, I believe it's Fulham at home. What are you saying, Moses? Do you feel like Manchester United are going to make it 3 wins from 3 and be 2 games away from getting that guy his famous haircut?
Yeah, I think they will. I can see them actually win this game against Fulham. Although Fulham has been good.
Fulham?
Recently, they're mixed back.
Fulham might, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. This might be the one to, like, reset them back into the grind, if you get what I'm saying. Like, Fulham's been scraping late goals as well, bro. Fulham's been doing a mad thing this season, bro. Unnoticed. I swear, I don't think it's going to be easy 3-3 for Man U because it's Fulham, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could do the job. And I do think they have a good record against Fulham as well. But, boy, it's going to be a grind. It's going to be a grind, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I do agree, man. Like, but I definitely, I don't feel it will be easy, but boy, I just see Man United getting the job done. Like, yeah, I see them getting the job done, man. Like the last 2 performances, if they can play to that standard, they're gonna take some stopping. Who knows how long this manager bounce is gonna kick in for? We don't know how long this is gonna kick because it's definitely a new manager bounce because their caretaker, I think he drew with Leeds and he drew with Burnley. Who was the caretaker? Fletcher. But I just see them being too strong for this Fulham side, man. Fulham's one of them teams. They can have an off day. They can easily have an off day, like.
They can, but it's a team that's gelling well as well, bro. They're looking like last season's Crystal Palace, kind of. You know what I'm saying? So they do have the fight in them. They do have players that could change the game with a free kick. With, you get what I'm saying? They do, man.
In their last 5 games, they have got 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss away to Leeds. So Marco Silva, he's definitely a good manager. I think his contract expires at the end of the season, so I don't know if he's going to renew his contract. I don't know if he's going to renew his contract, but he's on trial for a new job. That's what he's doing.
What's his record? Where is he? Has he won anything before?
I think so. At
I think he needs
Olympiacos,
a
I believe.
challenge.
I think at
I think he needs a
Olympiacos.
challenge now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won something at Olympiacos, but
He needs
I don't
a
think he's
sign
won
that.
that in England.
I predict him. He might end up at like Newcastle or something, bro.
So it's saying here, Portuguese Cup. He won the Greek League and he won the Championship. So
Okay. So okay.
and he also won the second division in Portugal as well.
Okay. So like a little Ange record, like a couple trophies that's not really bothering no one, but he has one. I get it. I think it might's
Mm,
muted. Yeah.
yeah. Nah, but yeah, man. Like Man United, couple players on form. Bruno. You got what's his name? Mbuemo. Mbuemo's
Yeah,
scored in the last two games for Carrick.
Cunha's on
Cunha.
form.
Yeah, Cunha slapped it. Cunha might get a start, but yeah, he
I
probably is gonna come in for Dorgu because Dorgu got injured, didn't
Okay. I heard he's been good
it?
as well.
Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe Cunha might come. I don't know. You don't really wanna move too much. You don't wanna move Mbuemo or Ahmad. Say Ahmad to the left and Buemo to the right, and then put Cunha in the
Yeah.
false nine. So you probably just bring in Cunha to play him on the left. That's probably the best thing to do. You don't really the one thing you don't want to do is change a winning side too much. Obviously, Dorgu's out
Yeah.
for I think 4 to 10 weeks. So that is a bit of a blow
Mm.
because he was another player on form.
He's moving
So
dangerous.
exactly. So we'll see, bruv. We'll literally see how he copes, man. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
See how Carrick copes with this guy. You don't really want to change too much players, but yeah, Moses, man, chat to us, man. How do you see this Fulham and Man United game going, man?
Nah, I said already, like Manchester United will win that game. I could actually see that being a good game, or Fulham could actually get an advantage. It's basically two ways. Fulham could
This
easily get
United side is gassed up. They are pumped up still. You get me?
If I was them, I would rather
They are
not get carried
pumped up
away
still.
because there's some games they could easily drop points. For example, they got Liverpool at home coming up soon. Like, I wouldn't get that gassed if I were them. Fair enough, they're in the
No
top
point
four
to
race.
get gassed.
Fair enough, they're in the top four race, but still, I wouldn't get gassed.
Ubsy, get gassed.
Nah, definitely hear that, man. Boy, yeah, with Man United, it's one of them. They could turn up or just fuck up at any moment, and so you just never know. You never know when it's a full storm or if they're actually back, as they say. You know what I mean? We've seen this loads
Yeah.
of times, man. You just never know. But I just feel like it's still early, and the job Carrick's doing, you can't underestimate the job that he's doing. He's doing a sensational job at the moment. So,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, man, I feel that in this
Worth his
game.
weight in gold
But yeah, man,
right
twist.
now. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, man. Let me get a score
Yeah,
prediction from
bro.
you. 1 second as well.
I'm starting to change my mind because I forgot they're not playing no extra games, bro. You get me? So they're well rested, trained. So it's a United win for me actually. 3-2 United. Nah,
No,
maybe I'll go for 3-2 again. No. 3-1. 3-1 United. 3-1 United.
yeah.
I'll
And
say
Moses.
no. You know what? 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 United. I can see them conceding the score. I don't trust them sometimes.
I think they should do the job.
Yeah, no, they probably will, man. So we're gonna see. We'll see how it plays out, man. It's definitely interesting anyway, man. That's for sure, bruv. Definitely gonna be a game you gotta keep your eyes on, man. 'Cause you got the Iwobis, the Bassi. I feel like Fulham's done over Man United in recent years as well. Like I feel like I've seen them a few times do over um Manchester United. So boy, we gonna see it. Yeah, man, we definitely gonna see how that plays out, man. So yeah, man. Okay, I'll give you my score prediction. I'll say 3-0 Man United, man. We'll go with 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. No, I'm not backing that. Bro, what you think they're gonna keep a clean sheet as well?
Yeah, they've done
How
it
many
to
games
see
has Carrick been in charge?
2.
And what's the score what's the scores? Apart from the 3-2,
Uh,
obviously.
yeah, 2-0 against Man City.
Okay.
So we kept a clean sheet in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
derby
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
home as well. So we
Mm,
have a clean sheet really. So,
yeah, United, boy, that's it. Okay,
mm,
could be possible, but I say I'm still back in the 3-1.
mm, mm, mm. Well, next game, we'll move on as well. Next game, we'll go to I think it's Chelsea. Who's Chelsea? They
Chelsea,
got Chelsea play West Ham 5:30 on Sunday. Liam Rosenior, I think he's only got one loss, and that was against Arsenal in the League Cup. He's won pretty much every other game since. I think he might only have one draw. I'm not too sure, but all in all, he's had a very,
yeah,
very good record since he's come into Chelsea. And he's won his last 2
yeah.
games in the league. So how you see Chelsea and Liam Rosenior getting on against a resurgent West Ham, because West Ham's also won their last 2 games. They're
London
fighting for
Derby,
their life.
yeah, London Derby. Get me, boy, this could be a draw. I know West Ham's been bad in recent times, but yeah, this could be a draw, man. This could be a draw, actually.
Um,
But
I,
uh,
mm,
yeah, I'm
and it's
predicting.
mad.
Yeah, I think it's important to West Ham. It's an
Yeah.
important derby, bro. It's an important derby, bro. So
Mm. I
yeah, they're
ain't gonna lie.
gonna go through their history.
When I watched West Ham's, I don't know if it was their last game, but the game they played, I
Couple
was watching
screamers,
one game for West Ham. Woo,
couple
they look
screamers, yeah, couple screamers,
dangerous.
yeah,
They actually look dangerous. They got
yeah,
these 2
yeah,
new signings who we were laughing at, but like, bruv, they've
yeah,
brought some
yeah,
finish.
bro. You see my man's goal. The one was laughing at, bro. Fam, that Fernandez brother.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
He
That guy as
wanged
well.
it. Fam, he banged it.
Yeah, brother, he scored that
Oh,
absolute
shit.
screamer. And then the other
Yeah,
2
bro.
guys in
So
attack look good.
yeah, man. So West Ham, yeah, man. West Ham, Chelsea. They like. I don't know, man. I'm calling a draw. To be fair
Uh,
to West
and you
Ham
know
and
what's
the
mad? This
drive
is
right
this is
now. Yeah,
Chelsea and Liam Rosenior's 5th London derby in his last 6 games. He's had 5
yeah.
London derbies, bruv. So they ain't even had to travel much, to be fair. So they can't really blame
He's been
tiredness.
about. He's been in the hood. Been in the
Yeah,
hood
man.
from
And
there
I
to
think
there.
even their one game that was against, actually wait, no, they played 2 games against what, Napoli and Paphos. So they've only been away from
Mhm.
London, the capital, once. That was against Napoli in midweek. I feel like there might be some tired legs in this game or something. So I can just see West Ham being a potential banana skin. Of course, Chelsea, they're the favourite. It goes without saying, you'd expect Chelsea to get the job done, but I don't know, man. It seems like it's been all too nice for Rosinha. Everything seems like it's been going his way. Obviously,
Honeymoon.
the Arsenal game, cool. They even got a 3-2, so that first leg is not totally out of sight. Garnacho happened to pull them back, but I don't know, man. This version of West Ham that I saw is gonna cause Chelsea all sorts of problems. And with that Robert Sanchez in goal, you can never trust them. I feel like if Chelsea had the proper goalkeeper, Maresca might still be in the job. I feel like a lot of their problems are from like the tossings and Robert Sanchez. That tossing guy, he's pants, bro. He's pants, bro. He shouldn't even be at Chelsea. And as I always say, that's the reason why I joined YouTube, because an Arsenal fan was out and bad saying Tosin is a better defender than Gabriel. I almost blew my gas.
Saying a star was born.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
saying the rest is history.
This is what I'm saying. Like, anyone can just jump on YouTube and chat shit. So I said, what? You? No problem. I'll do my thing as well. I'll give you actual common sense. I'll give you actual common sense, bro, because a lot of these people on YouTube, they ain't got common sense, bro. They just say things for the clicks, you get me, for aggravation. I don't know if they actually believe what they're saying, a lot of these people. So, or maybe they do and they just don't know ball. But yeah, man, this game, if I'm gonna make a score prediction, I'll probably Chelsea. In my head, I'm torn between 3-1 Chelsea and 2-2, but I'm just gonna go with 2-2. I just feel that West Ham, they're gonna want this game so much, man. They've had a whole week to prepare, and like I said, their new signings have hit the ground running. So yeah, man, I feel like
did Chelsea lose the West London derby this season?
Nah, they drew with Brentford. I can't remember their first. I think they beat Fulham in the first game as well. Yeah, they beat Fulham. So yeah, man. My brother, African King, man. My brother, man.
Big up, Liam.
You're always welcome as well, man. If you need the link.
Time in a year, reservoir settings. I said reservoir settings. The reservoir dogs, feel me? Yeah. Trench line. Reservoir.
You know, yeah. It's always funny, like I see Chelsea winning, but I don't know. Something in my head is just telling me these scumbags West Ham are gonna turn up. You know these teams, yeah. There's certain teams they just decide to turn up for no reason. For no reason on the day they just say, okay,
it clicks, overhead kicks again. Bicycle kicks.
So I'm saying, like, Nottingham Forest, they've decided
everything's coming off.
Yeah, bruv. Like, look at Wolves. Wolves, they were getting smacked up every game. Every game someone was punching them up. Then I think they went to Liverpool or Arsenal, and then they started looking dangerous. Arsenal needed 2 own goals. Liverpool needed like a scrappy goal. And then they drew against Man United. Then they got some chest. And then I think they went and got their first win when they battered West Ham. And I feel like that win as well against West Ham kick-started West Ham's resurgence. Because it was like factory settings. They went back to factory settings and said, yeah.
I think what it is, I think they got in the mindset of where they was just trying to beat like teams that they felt they was bigger than. So I think now they've gone back into that mindset of nah, fam, we're better than Brentford. We're better than what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to just beat Burnley and that. They're not trying to be in this competition with Wolves no more. They're thinking, you know what? Wolves beat us, but bro, we're not supposed to be in this competition, cuz. So they just, their mind got back to its senses, fam. They just started going ham.
But on West Ham, like we've had our West Ham segments in it, like so man's shat on West Ham quite a lot in it. So it's always refreshing that we're giving them flowers. But you see with this game, no, not this game, sorry. Do you see West Ham actually getting out of this relegation battle? Or do you feel like it's a little bit too late? Because it will probably be one of the great escapes, if we're being honest.
Bro, you need to pull up the what's it called? They're
thingy
5 again, the table again, bro.
They're 5 points from Nottingham Forest, 6 from Leeds, and then 8 from Tottenham and Crystal Palace.
Bro, they might do an Everton, bro. You get me? They might do an Everton, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what it is? They seem like they're potentially relying on Nottingham Forest getting some sort of points deduction or something. That's how it seems like, because I don't know.
Oh, but there's 14 games to go. This is when it gets techie.
They got time, you know. That's the thing. They have actually got time. They just gotta get 6 more points than Forest and they survive. That's it. 6 more. Well, Leeds got superior goal difference. They need 7 more points than Leeds. But Leeds' home form has been sensational, man. It's been sensational, bro. Welcome to the show, King, man. Welcome, man.
Big up.
Give us your thoughts. Look, he's got his hat on. He's coming. He's Chelsea club. Chelsea. Get a few win. He's out of pride. Hey, chat to us, my brother, man. They're good to see.
No, it was the Napoli game was weird because the first half we had like the starting lineup wasn't good. Reece James at centre back. First half was disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, we got lucky to get the goal with the penalty, but then they came back. The turn from the Napoli player on Fofana, I think for the first goal. Yeah, the Maradona turn at their stadium, disgusting. Then the second goal, Højlund scores, and I'll be honest, at halftime I was pissed. I was pissed off with the formation. I was pissed off the way we were playing. But then Liam made some changes. He made the right changes. He took off. He took off Malo Gusto. He put Reece James right back. Put on the centre back, and then we just looked a lot better in that second half. And then João Pedro just came with 2 absolute bangers. But in terms of the current form, he's on a good run. He's only lost to Arsenal away, which I mean that was a tough game anyway. But for me, I feel like it may be an early manager bounce. Who knows? He's doing okay, but I just think he just needs. For me, I just need him to continue to win games, because the top 4 race is going to be important about the next couple fixtures, because our games are easier over the next couple fixtures, and then after that we get all the tough games. So we have to win now.
He's doing okay. So.
Yeah, he's doing. He's doing all right.
Better manager than Maresca?
No, I do not think he's a better manager than Maresca, to be honest. Honestly, I think he may be. There's a 50-50 whether he's a better coach. I think, in terms of the difference between him and Maresca, I think he puts the midfielders a lot closer together in terms of the two. So I think we're less susceptible to kind of counters and that. But for me, it's the same. I don't think there's much difference in the way we're playing and the style. I just think maybe it's just a new voice more than anything. I don't really think there's much change in that aspect. But
from what I'm seeing online, they're trying to gas it up already. Like he might be a better player manager than Maresca. João Pedro loves him so much.
He might
propaganda starting.
He might be, because that's what, at Strasbourg, that's what his positives was his man management. The players loved him in Strasbourg, so he was like, in terms of the man management stuff, but man management only gets you so far, really, because in the end of the day, in order for you to win the best trophies, you have to be tactically astute. You have to make the right substitutions. You have to, start with the right teams and formations. Now, beating Napoli away, obviously, I said it's the first in a year, which is a great win. But it doesn't mean anything if we don't win a Champions League. It doesn't mean anything if we don't win a League Cup or a FA Cup this season. So he has to show that he is capable of getting over the line in one of the trophies and that he can get us top 4. Because that's what Maresca did last season, top 1 and a couple trophies. So he has to pretty much do the same. And if he doesn't, then if he doesn't, then we're going backwards, and that's
blood.
That's disgusting. I'll be honest.
If he doesn't, what? Chelsea fans won't give him next season, though.
I don't know.
Would it be Rosinia out?
I don't, because I think so, because I don't think people wanted him in the first place. I think this is one of the ones
if he
where
doesn't make top 4, he's canned.
Yeah. If he doesn't win something either, I think top 4 and a trophy, I think he needs to do both. All fans are just going to turn on him.
But if he does one, if he does at least one, like makes top 4, but maybe misses out on the trophies, would they give him next season, or would it be? Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I don't think the fan base like him too much to begin with. Maybe if he gets the fan base on side, has a good run of games, shows that he's a good, competent enough coach, maybe. But I don't know if there's that. I don't think he has any. There's no affection towards him. I don't think there's any love there. For Liam as well.
But I think he is English, right?
Yeah, but
so I think he could build that love, like kind of, because he knows he's a part of the culture. So he gets the banter, he gets all of that. So I could imagine it could go left for him.
He can go left.
It could go left for him, but it could also, you know what I'm saying? The fans could start liking him. Yeah,
that's why I say he needs to win.
What about if he gets to the finals of the Champions League?
I don't care about.
If he misses out, if he gets to the finals.
No, I don't care about getting to the finals. If I'm not winning it, it doesn't mean anything to me. Well, for me personally, fan base maybe say, oh, maybe there might be something there, but that's Pochettino levels. That's not good enough.
Yeah, man.
Shots fired.
That Champions League draws come out as well. It's interesting. It looks like you might be facing Newcastle in the last 16 as well. So it seems like the English sides, they're all due to meet in the Champions League. Say, hey, it's gonna be very, very interesting for a neutral. But if your team's involved, it's gonna be like you're gonna be like Cole Palmer. You're gonna be like Cole Palmer because you just know if Arsenal lose to Chelsea and Arsenal win, or Chelsea win it, or Chelsea lose to Arsenal, vice versa, and Arsenal win it, you're not gonna hear the end of it. Because I still hear it from Chelsea fans about that 4-1 in Baku. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You still hear it. Like, I'm sure, like Liverpool, little bro, Tottenham, like, we punched that up in the Champions League final. Man United fans still cook Chelsea when John Terry slipped. So you know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is high stakes, jeopardy, high reward, but I would have it no other way, to be honest. Like, I'll say, give me the English side. Fuck it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're either gonna win it or you're not. So why not? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's only a bit of banter anyway. The best team's always gonna win the competition, and you need a bit of luck along the way.
So, English teams have done well in Europe this year, to be honest. 5 of the 8 in the Champions League. Obviously, Newcastle, but they have Karabag, so I think they should win them over 2 legs. So you're gonna so 6 of the teams then in the final 16 are going to be English, which is good. I think it's good for the coefficient. I think we'll get the top 5 spot, so that will help teams that are going for Europe. But it's going to be difficult because you have to face an English team in order to win the trophy. win the Champions League. You're gonna have to face one of them.
No, definitely, but there's no hiding this year unless one of the English team just shit the bed.
Yeah,
Like Tottenham go out to Galatasaray or Juventus, which is plausible. Liverpool go out to like Atletico or whoever. Then you say Newcastle lose to carry a bag. Then it's only Arsenal and Chelsea left. Then you might be able to dodge each other. But I don't know, man. And if I'm gonna make a prediction, I feel like two English sides might not make the quarterfinal. Don't know who. I just feel that two English sides might get taken out in that round of 16. I don't feel like it's as straightforward
clear cut. Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh yeah, Arsenal, they probably got the easiest if it's like Olympiacos. Obviously, Atlanta is dangerous. Atalanta, they are dangerous. We saw what they done to Liverpool. They smashed them in. That's a tough game. I think Chelsea, though, might have Newcastle
or PSG.
There you go.
So it's tough either way. If the top two teams go through, we either get PSG or Newcastle. PSG probably one of the favourites. Newcastle a tough team, especially when you're going to St James's Park in a late European night. Yeah, it's not a place you want to go to, so it's going to be difficult.
And you know, like Newcastle, because you know, like it's not quite like Chelsea because Chelsea, you guys have had a history in Europe. I believe Newcastle's never won a Europe. They might have won a Fairs Cup, I don't know, or Cup winners, I don't know. I don't really know their history, if I'm being honest. But I just feel like, you know, when you're coming up against these unknown sides, they're new to the Champions League, it's very dangerous. Man City found that out against Tottenham when Tottenham punched them up. We've seen like English sides that you don't expect, like 2000 and I think it was 2004 when it was Invincibles, Ranieri, Wayne Bridge, Chelsea. They weren't the favourites in that game, but somehow pulled it out the bag. So when there's no pressure, these teams could just decide to turn up. It was even like Aston Villa last year. If they got to face Liverpool or Arsenal, who knows? They could have taken one of us out. Yeah, man. So I'm very interested to see how this Champions League plays out. But yeah, man. We shall see. We shall see, man. But yeah, before we move on, I'm interested to hear King's score prediction for this game. I'm very interested to hear his score prediction, but I'm not sure if he's there. But when he comes back, we'll get his score prediction anyway. So yeah, we'll briefly move on, then we'll get his score prediction. Did you give your score prediction, bro? Twist. Oh, everyone just froze at the same time. Mad thing. Hey, that is very funny. That's hilarious.
Walker's cooking. All gone.
Did you give your score prediction?
Score prediction. What? Chelsea,
Yeah,
West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, and that was the same as me.
Yeah.
Like I said, King. Yeah, you're back. What's your score prediction for this game, my brother?
Against West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be like the Brentford game.
Yeah. This is sort of what I was saying. 2-2 or a 3-1 to Chelsea. Yeah. I don't see West Ham winning this game. I think that's a step too far. Like Chelsea are no mugs.
Yeah.
I can't see them losing at home. That's not, especially Rafinha. What, he's won 5 out of 6. Great start. Yeah. So we're gonna see how that plays out. But yeah, we'll move on. There's an interesting game. So before we go to Arsenal, finish off with Leeds first. Arsenal, Liverpool face Newcastle at Anfield, but Conor Bradley's injured. Frimpong just pulled the hamstring. This has all the makings of Anthony Gordon on that left wing doing a mad thing. It just feels like he's gonna do a mad thing. I don't know why. Remember early on in the season, Newcastle should at least drew with Liverpool. Anthony Gordon got sent off. Liverpool were 2-0 up. Then it went to 2-2. Then that 16-year-old, I was gonna say girl, scored his first goal for Liverpool. I think that's his only goal for Liverpool. So, Bav, how do you see this game going, King, for Liverpool, especially with no right back?
Yeah, Newcastle away from home haven't been really good under Eddie Howe
Oh,
this season. So
horrible.
I don't think they'll win it. So I think Liverpool will either draw or lose or win. But the thing about Liverpool is their manager's been talking hella spicy, talking about two prems in 30 years, talking about Europa League ties when it comes to the Champions League. He's been talking a lot. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like Liverpool fans want him to lose because they want him gone because he just talks too much. He's been clowning the club. He's been saying, he even said, recent quote, he said, it took Klopp 5 years to win his first Premier League trophy. It just took me 1 year. That's his last quote in terms of what he's been saying. So I feel like, I don't know if the players are there really for him. So I just think it's going to be a draw, I think they're both managers that, for me, in the sooner rather than later will both leave the club. I think both clubs need to move on from their managers eventually. So it'll be a tough game. I think it'll be a draw, probably like a 2-2.
Yeah, like it's weird as well because I see something weird as well. Like I see two weird. I don't know where these news have come from, but it's match day central. I don't know how credible they are, but now they're saying Tottenham's made the move for Sterling, whatever. I don't know, but they were basically saying that Onslaught is set to leave Liverpool. Decision has already been made. There is no fixed time scale yet, but defeat on Saturday could accelerate his exit. A crucial few days ahead. I don't know where that's coming from because they also got a piece about Arteta saying Arsenal's board are still furious about the Man United game. Arteta could be sacked if he doesn't win nothing. I just feel like a lot of these like Twitter accounts and these journalists, I feel like they're trying to clickbait us. I feel like they're just trying to rile us up because yes, Onslaught, he probably is on thin ice, especially if Man United are able to finish above Liverpool and Liverpool miss out. Say Man United and Chelsea both finish above Liverpool and Liverpool miss out on the top 5 altogether, then I can see a world where Slot gets the sack because that's big regression. But do we think that would be fair? Do we feel like him, like, let's take away the chattings that he's doing because we know chattings gets the managers the sack. But let's just live in a hypothetical world. There was no chattings. It was just performance based. He's won the league last year. He's still in the FA Cup. He's still in the Champions League. Do we feel that he should be under this much pressure?
Yeah.
Considering he did spend 450 million as well, we have to add that in.
And man got his shopping wish list, bro.
I think the whole structure should be under pressure, not just him, because they needed centre backs. This is we're in the 30th of January. The whole January they haven't bought a centre back. So as much as Liverpool fans will probably say, yeah, Slot's under pressure because the performances have been good, and the way they've been playing hasn't been good. I think it's also owners on the sporting directors for not getting him the centre back. Like where he was available last summer, didn't do it. Where he was available this January, lost him out to Man City. Wanted Semenyo because they haven't really replaced Luis Diaz in left wing. They wanted Semenyo. He went to City. You bring in Semenyo and and Guehi or someone of similar ilk to their team, then there's no excuses for Slot. Could have a possible return to win maybe a couple trophies. If he wins the FA Cup, Champions League by the end of the season, fans will be happy again, you know? But at this stage, I feel like the writing's on the wall, because if they really truly wanted to back the manager, they would have signed players during January. I think it's the damning statement that the club hasn't spent money in January for Slot. So that's the major thing for me.
Do you see that as like they got their eyes on potentially saving money for maybe a Xabi Alonso? That's the reason why they're not spending, because I was basically saying this is a disgrace. How did they let the two players that they were linked with first before Manchester City, Gahey and Semenyo, go to Manchester City? So is that what we're thinking? There's some sort of falling out?
I think it's happening to 3 clubs. It happened to Arsenal, it's happened to United, and it's happened to Liverpool, where the January transfer shows you how much they are trying to back a manager. And if they're not signing anyone at all, it's a damning statement, including with Chelsea. Haven't really tried to sign anyone, or even when Enzo Maresca asked for a centre-back, said no. Pretty much, that's writing on the wall that the manager's about to go. Same with Tottenham. Yeah, because they got pretty much that what they're saying is they're saving to the summer so that they can spend on recruiting a new manager, recruiting new players, and building for the season after. They've pretty much waved the white flag for the season. Anything extra that Slot does is just bonus at this point. But I just think it hasn't been good enough because of the money spent. But at the same time, I look and I feel like they should have spent more, because they needed a centre back, they needed a left wing, and they waste. I feel like I always say that the Wirtz deal was not the right move for them. I think if they bought a left wing and a centre back instead of Wirtz for that same amount of money, they would be in a much better position. And because Arsenal are the team leading the title, you always have an opportunity to overtake them. So if they were a bit closer, had a couple more wins in games that they should have won, maybe they could still be in the title race.
Yeah, no, I fully hear you, man. And obviously Liverpool, like they're saying Joe Gomez's injury is not as bad as they first thought, so he might play on the weekend, but it's one of them. You can't, like Gomez and Konate, they're both injury prone. So you can't really be relying on them. You can't. So they definitely need another centre back. So I kind of agree that they seem like they're like, you know what? We've given him what we can. It's up to him to work with the tools. This side won the league last year. We spent 450. Can't just be giving out money left, right, and center, because what if they buy these other players and they don't work as well? Results don't change. Then you're gonna have to pay more money to sack Slot. Then you're gonna pay more money for another manager. Then you're gonna need to spend another 200-300 million for the manager's new signings. So it's definitely one to watch. That's what I'd say. And to answer my own question, whether it's fair, I think it's justified. Because when you take the job at these big clubs, you know the risk. 9 times out of 10, you won't be walking out, you will be carried out. You don't, like, how many managers are like Wenger, Fergie, Pep, that get to sort of, Wenger, it was a bit touch and go, but how many managers actually walk out of big clubs on their own accord? Not many. If you're at Chelsea, you know you're getting the sack. Like, that's 99% chance you will be sacked at Chelsea. You don't leave. They remove you. So I think it's right. It's right that he should be under pressure, especially if he finishes 6th and doesn't win a trophy, and it's just another embarrassing performance. Isak comes back and he doesn't hit the ground running. It's like, what the hell? We gave you the money for an established striker. How have you not made it work? We've given you. We've broken the transfer record twice. So yeah, man, I think it's right. I think it's fair. And I'm not necessarily one person that is like sack the manager, sack the manager, sack the manager. I feel like managers, they have to earn their right to get time. And Slot winning the Premier League last season, that he earned the right to see out this season. I think that's what that does. Winning a trophy gives you the right to see out a season. But at the end of that season, then everything is evaluated. And these comments that he's making, oh, we can't break down low blocks. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, Slot won 1 Premier League after 5 years. Oh, we've only won 2 Premier Leagues. So what does that mean? Does that mean that we got to wait another 10 years for another Premier League at Liverpool? Is that what he's trying to say? We don't know what he's or in 15 years, because 2 in 30 years, that's 1 every 15 years. Is that what's he trying to say? Like, he's giving out mixed messages. I don't feel he's the best communicator in the media. And that is what a lot of managers, it gives them the final nail in their coffin. They don't know how to work the media and the fans. You got to be able to sort of play the game. You got to sort of sell a dream and not be too deluded. Like Arteta, he was doing it to an extent. I feel like nowadays people just don't believe what he says. But not like certain managers, they're just dumb. Like Ten Hag, he used to come to the press and it was popcorn. You get the popcorn. Amarin, you get the popcorn because they're going to give you something stupid. And eventually, their communication style is ultimately what got them the sack, along with the results. And I feel like these Dutch managers, there's like something in the water. They're very like, it's like aggressive. They come aggressive in these interviews. They just like, it's like they want to fight reporters. They want to fight fans. These are just doing their job. You don't know. This is England. England, they line you up. We know. In England, they build you up just so that they can smash a brick on your head and throw you on the floor. So yeah, man. I don't know, man, but we'll get score prediction, man. There's an interesting debate. Twist, if you wanna jump in and add anything to that, feel free before we move on.
What? No. I'm good. Sure, I was just on Twitter still. I was on Twitter reading up some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say nothing. Philip.
Nah, interesting.
King already said. You said.
Well,
You said
Liverpool.
You say 1-1.
No,
Well, Liverpool, Newcastle.
2-2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Liverpool, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Well, Liverpool, Newcastle. Yeah. I say 3-0 Liverpool with chest. Yeah, controversial. 3-0 Liverpool.
So
At Anfield, 3-0 Liverpool, man. Yeah,
I don't know if Anfield's the same Anfield, but
they might be able to.
Yeah, man. I'll go against the grain, man. 2-1 Newcastle, man. I'll just say 2-1 Newcastle. I'll go against the grain. There's no rhyme or reason why. It's just my score prediction, man. But we move on to the last one. I got to wrap it up in about 15 minutes. And people, make sure you're smashing the like button and make sure you go and subscribe to my brother African King's channel. What's it? Is it AFC Academy? Let them know.
Yeah, African King Academy, yeah, man. Watch alongs on all sorts of sports, football, American football, NBA. Might even do the tennis. Man. Might do the tennis final on Sunday morning.
Okay. Yeah, man. This is what I'm saying, man. The brother knows his stuff, man. If you're a Chelsea fan, make sure you go and subscribe, man. Him along with Yasser, the two next up, man. My Chelsea friends, man. Even though they're my enemies, man. But speaking of enemies, one of Chelsea's enemies are playing another one of their enemies. Arsenal go away to Elland Road. Leeds have only lost twice at Elland Road. And also, Arsenal, I've just seen their flight has been cancelled to Leeds, has been delayed because of the weather. So whether this is going to be an excuse, I don't know. You know me, I don't do excuses. You either win or you lose. There's no excuses unless it's blatant corruption. VAR fully robs you, but 9 times out of 10, you have a job to do. And if you do your job on the field, the referee can't rob you. So Arsenal are going away to Leeds. This is a banana skin, a big banana skin. Calvert-Lewin and them, man. Leeds, Elland Road, hostile place to go. Twist, I'll come to you first.
Yeah.
How do you see this game going? Like, what's your thoughts on Leeds? What's your thoughts on Arsenal fans as well? This is also King. This is also what I want to say. What's your thoughts on Arsenal fans? 4 points clear. Shit in the bed already. Shit in the bed. Even though Man City, we're looking at Man City. They don't look like the usual shark.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on all of that?
Bro, the pressure is kicking in on Arsenal, innit? That's what my thoughts are. So it's PTSD, so many years in second. So many years of like just letting it slip through their fingers. So they're panicking while 4 points ahead. That's what it is. So I hope that don't affect the players and they can see this game through. Because if not, if it doesn't affect the players, and a game like this should be an easy win for Arsenal, bro. It don't even matter if it's Elland Road. Should be an easy win for Arsenal. But the pressure, everything building up, you know. Is Arsenal playing before Tottenham and Man City? Okay,
Arsenal's
yeah, man. Pressure, man.
Big 6 game tomorrow, 3:00.
Pressure, man. Pressure, man. So yeah, I don't know. I like to say us, but no, I don't see Arsenal keeping a clean sheet with this one still. So I see a goal for Leeds at Elland Road, but it might be 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, it might be 2-1 Arsenal, man.
No, I hear you. Yeah, King. What's your thoughts sort of on obviously Leeds' form and these Arsenal fans that they're kicking off? There's always something. I feel like Arsenal's one of these fan bases. I feel like it's the weirdest fan base. You've got one section that just shit the bed and are very negative and toxic. Then you've got another section that I don't like. They're just weird as well. They're like overly positive, but it's just like it's very, very weird, man. Like, what's your thoughts on all of this? And do you feel like the fans are gonna effectively, if Arsenal don't win the league this season, do you feel like the fans are gonna play a big part in making these players shit the bed?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like, put it this way, I think a lot of Arsenal fans have PTSD over the last 3 seasons, especially considering that you've let bigger leads slip. Now, you've got 2 teams behind you with 4 points in Villa and City. Obviously, Villa are new here, but City, they've done it for the past 7-8 years of pretty much chasing teams. They did it to Liverpool. They got them shook. Like Liverpool, the one season Liverpool won, they had to run away with it. And that's the thing. I feel like Arsenal fans that are negative understand that in order for you to win against City, you have to run away. And there's been too many games where you've dropped points or lost where you should have won. For example, against us when we were down to 10 men, the last 3 games you should have all of those should have been Arsenal wins because you're the better team. For me, you're the best squad in England, and because of your manager is a major reason why you're not winning these games because of his overly negative style, and it's led to you to have 2 points in the last 9. That's not good enough. In a title race against City, draws are losses, so you pretty much have had 3 losses in a row technically, if you think about it. And it may not be the same City, but there's still players there that have got that winning mentality. They have the most winningest coach in the history of in the history of this game. He doesn't go 2 seasons without winning a title, so that's another factor of fear. And City have that fear factor because they built it up to pretty much say, whatever happens, we could be playing bad. People could doubt us. People could say halfway through the season we're not even going to be close. But by the end of the year, they're lifting the trophy. And by the end of the year, Arsenal aren't really lifting anything. And it's been, 5 years, no trophy. So for the negative fans, for the overly negative fans, it's because you haven't seen your team win in 5 years. So you're pretty much, any little bit of positivity you had left is gone. That's why you're overly negative. If you're on the other end, is that you're Arteta sexual. You love this man so much that you want him to win, to the point where you're over exaggerating who he is as a manager. I've always said he's the guy before the guy. I don't think he's the guy that gets over the line. I think you put in a proper coach in, you win the titles in the last couple of years. If anything, he owes Arsenal fans titles. If he wasn't, his bank account would be an overdraft right now. Bare minus, bare negative, bare in the black right now in terms of trophies. So the both extremes come out of the fact that you have the overly negative, the extreme that's lost all hope, and the overly positive that just wants something, wants anything. In terms of Leeds,
quadruple. That's what they're saying.
Quadruple, exactly, because you're 5 seasons without a trophy, so you want everything. You want it all. You want to establish your place as the 3rd biggest club in England, because if City continue to win, you lose that place. If Chelsea win a couple trophies this season, you lose that place in London. So you also have that fear as well, that your club is going down. It's going backwards. It's going down on the list.
Could be number 5
for so long. Yeah, in a couple of years, you could be number 5 based on trophies if you don't win anything with this manager or this team. Yeah. And this is the best team you've had in a very long time in terms of the defense is solid. I think the goalkeeper's good. The midfield is one of the best. The attack is here or there. I think that's the only place where you could say you bought in Gyökeres. So you've got that finisher that you supposedly bought in to shore up that part. In terms of Leeds, on the other hand, they're coming in. They're fighting for their lives, pretty much. They drew against Everton, but Calvert-Lewin has been has had a renaissance with them, and the teams in the bottom. The reason why I think it might it's going to be difficult for us and you this weekend is because we're playing the teams that are fighting for something. Like if you're playing a mid-table team that is in that purgatory zone that don't care, you're probably going to win those games. But when you're facing the Leeds and West Hams that are pretty much stone throws away from the relegation zone, they know that these games are free hits. So that, as you say, you play with a level of freedom that allows you to go over and beyond your capabilities. And I think that's what Leeds will. And Leeds at home are pretty much a team that has a great atmosphere, great fans. Luckily, it's not an evening game, because if it was an evening game, I think it would be even worse. And I think this Arsenal squad has shown that they don't really have the cojones when it comes to hostile environments as well. So for me, this game has a draw written all over it, and I blame Arteta for how the fight decisive the fan base is. Because if he had won a couple trophies along the way, let's say 3 seasons ago you win a Carabao, 2 seasons ago you win an FA Cup, last season you win another FA Cup, and then this season you still finish second, at least then you would have had trophies along the way for, even if it's not the trophies you want.
Yeah.
Then you would have had that kind of that comfort blanket of, okay, at least he's won these trophies along the way to show that he can win something at least.
Yeah.
That's why this League Cup is important, because I feel like if you fail against us in the second leg, or if you get to the final and fail that, I think the season's over pretty much. Because I think that will be the turning point where fans look at him and say, this is the first final you've got to in 5 years and you couldn't even win that. Like, how am I supposed to believe that you can win the league title now? And I think that's the thing when it comes to Arteta, that he's allowed for this fan base to be so decisive, and it feels, and it has that same feeling that you had towards the end of Wenger, where your fans are so divided. So, like, there's 2 separate sides, similar to the Wenger era. And I think ever since that Wenger era happened, where it was Wenger in, Wenger out, Arteta in, Arteta out, I think ever since that's infested the fan base and this new internet era, I think that's the reason why the fans are like that. But and to be honest, I agree. And if I was going to be on one side, I'd be more on the negative side, because 5 years without trophy, for me, Arteta shouldn't still be in the job because he's failing.
Yeah, no, I do agree, man. Obviously, you see, with me, I think I've made my thoughts on Arteta clear. I don't want him. I don't really. I he's not going nowhere.
Yeah,
But if he won whatever he won, I'd be like, thank you, my brother. See you later. Let
yeah,
the next man take over. He's now got a winning squad, because I don't. There's just something about the manager. I can't place my finger on it. Well, I can. He hasn't got over the line, but if he did get over the line, fair enough. Well done. He would have earned the right to go again next season. But for me, I just feel like if we win, it might be in spite of the manager. It might be that Manchester City, because this is what I feel. I don't feel Manchester City's going on a run. I feel like Manchester City got another 3 to 5 drop points in them, and we might just win it because the competition is not competing. That's what I feel. So next season, you're gonna have a potentially resurgent Chelsea, a potential resurgent Man United, Manchester City, they're gonna go again. Liverpool, they're definitely gonna go again. So the window of dominance is shortening. And also, it just might seem that, is he that much better of a coach than everybody else for him to retain the Premier League, for him to try and create an era? If he won it this year, I just feel that if a new manager came in, we would have more chance of retaining it, just like when Slot came in first year than Arteta going back to back. I just feel like the squad right now, as you said, you feel is the best squad in England. Those were your words, not mine, before people start saying, oh, he's deluded. But I just feel like the squad is right now at a stage where, as long as the manager is elite or competent, it should be top two. They're now at that stage where you had the Liverpool and Man City dominance. You've now got Arsenal. They're there as that in the three. They're there, guaranteed, fighting for first, fighting for second. So I just feel like whatever manager comes in, whether it's an Enrique, they've got the squad. It's no longer the rebuild. The rebuild is done. There's no more phases. It's phase win. So whoever comes in, if you don't win, you get sacked. There's no more time for anybody. The squad is ready. So whoever is the manager has to win. So this season, Arteta has no choice. He has to win. And why I'm so onto the fans is that I get PTSD, but why are they showing, like, you're showing your bum too soon? Like, you're going crazy. You're giving rivals ammunition. The players are on social media. They're seeing this nervousness. They're going to the game. They're in the game. And these same fans are in the stadium. Like, they're nervous in the stadium. And they're making the players nervous. So, potentially, you can win games. You're dropping points due to nervousness. Not even because the other team's that much better than you. It's just the nervousness in the stadium. The belief is not there. Like, I can guarantee you, Chelsea were 4 points clear. Liverpool were 4 points clear. Man United, City, wherever one of those teams was 4 points clear, they would not be this nervous. Like they wouldn't, especially like you're just looking at it. If you're looking at it objectively, you're like, okay, we know City's dangerous, but we have a lead. Let's just keep our sort of our negativity sort of behind closed doors. Let's just get behind the team and just give them that little lift because we know when teams win the league, it's the belief. Like, other than Leicester, Leicester's the only one that won the league, and it's like their fans didn't know until like Leicester fans weren't saying they were gonna win the league till like the week before they won the league. They were like,
Yeah,
"Oh, we feel like, oh, we don't know if we're gonna do it." It's they were just happy. But at a big club, you can't be like that. You gotta show belief. You gotta show some sort of chest. You gotta give those players that extra 5%. When they go to the stadium, they feel the energy for the fans and it's lifting them. Not they just feel the nervousness. You go one goal behind, the fans are like, ooh, like nervous. So I feel like Arsenal fans need to just chill out a little bit. As for Leeds, they're a very dangerous side. Like I said, only lost 2 games. They've been playing out of their skin. I feel they'll probably survive. Elland Road is such a hostile place, very hostile. So for Arsenal to get anything out of this game, they're gonna need to play on their A game. And where we'll probably, before we get the predictions, this probably comes down to Arteta. Who is he going to play? Is he going to play the captain that has got 2 goals since, did they say January 2025? I don't know. But if Odegaard's only got 2 goals since January 2025, is he gonna play? We saw in midweek, yes, it's against Azerbaijani farmers, but we saw a little link up, something there between Havertz and Gyökeres. There's something there. They instant chemistry, instant. They haven't. I don't think they've even played together ever. But you saw that Havertz straight away. First thought, let me get the striker in. Let me create the chance. Let me finish my dinner. They had some sort of link up. So what team is Arteta going to play? Is he going to go with the correct lineup? Eze had a great game. What is he going to do? So these are little things that I feel will be the reason why Arsenal will not lose this game, team selection. So I'll, before I get your score prediction, or you can give me your score prediction after, like what do you think the lineup should be? Who do you think? I don't know if you saw the Arsenal game the other day. You would have probably been
yeah,
watching
yeah.
Chelsea, but
Honestly, the predictor for me, your best team would be your back four speaks for itself. I think goalkeeper back four is pretty much the same. So White. Wait, do you have Califury? Is he injured still?
no, he's back. He is back, but would he play 2 games in a week? I don't know. Don't know if playing 2 games in a week after such a long layoff is the smartest thing to do. But yeah,
Okay,
he's
so yeah, so probably would be White, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. So that's the
yeah,
back four. Midfield
yeah,
DM,
I agree.
probably Zubermendi, Rice, and then I think it should be Eze, and then the
Yeah,
front three for me should be Trossard,
Saka.
Saka, and then the striker. I don't think Gyökeres should play because I would say Gyökeres if Eze starts then Gyökeres, yeah.
Mhm.
But
Okay,
what I
so
think will happen is probably going to be Odegaard, and he's probably going to start Havertz or Jesus.
mm, mm, yeah, no, I can see that happening, and that might be the decisive factor of the game. So say that he does start Odegaard and Jesus, and then we know Leeds are physical. So with me, I'd probably do Eze Saka Gyökeres with Havertz in behind, then Zubimendi and Rice, but because I just feel like this game is gonna be very physical. We know
Yeah,
Leeds.
Yeah.
The Jesus he's not physical. Like he's got a little something, but playing him and Odegaard against this Leeds, I
Yeah.
just feel like
Room for disaster, pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they're too small. We know what this like. They're gonna be full intensity. That crowd, oof, 3 o'clock. They're gonna have the beers, drinking from lunchtime. They're gonna be up for it. Probably have their tops off in the rain. So I'm. This is a game. I'm very very scared, and I'll give my score prediction before yours. I'll just go with a tight 2-1 win to Arsenal by hook or by crook. But if we draw, I ain't gonna be surprised, man. Nothing's gonna surprise me these days, bro.
Yeah.
What are you
I think
saying?
1-1. I think 1-1. I'll be
Mhm.
honest. I don't see Leeds losing just because I think Arteta's going to do what I think he's going to do with Odegaard
Mhm.
and Jesus. And if he does that, I think that may even cost you the game. You may even lose the game depending
Yeah,
on your the
I
starting lineup
agree.
is going to really determine what happens in that game. Because if Odegaard's playing more about 70 minutes, which when he starts he probably does, not the game not the game, and you may end up lose that game. That's the thing.
Mm. But I'm in agreement with you. If they played that Odegaard Jesus, I don't see us winning.
Yeah,
Or I don't see us in a winning position by the time the subs are made. I just don't. I'm not these players' biggest fans, man. So, but I don't know,
yeah,
man. But I guess we're gonna find out 3 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll probably be back in the evening for a full breakdown of the game. I think Chelsea, you guys are playing tomorrow. Liverpool and Newcastle are playing tomorrow. There's quite a few games, so we're
yeah.
gonna dig our teeth into quite a few things, man. But yeah, man, people, make sure you subscribe to African King Academy. And he's got a Chelsea fan, got a few things in the pipeline. But King, love for joining the stream. And
Anytime.
people, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you on the other side. We're gone.